Today's video is sponsored by Adventure Outdoors. Actually, it's not sponsored by anybody. I just really like the t-shirt. What's up guys, Jaxx the Bearded Hiker here. So let's make some real beanies and weenies, and let's even kick it up a notch and add some bourbon to it. Let's get busy! Alright, I've got my Dutch oven heated up here, so we're going to start this party with about 5 slices of bacon. Alright, we're going to cook these up until they're nice and crispy. So once your bacon's all rendered up, it's decision time. You're going to need to make a decision on how much of that bacon grease you want to pour off, if any. Strictly up to you. Okay, so now it's party time. I've got my bacon still in here, all the fat's rendered off, 1 onion, 1 bell pepper. Alright, so to that party I have my andouille sausage and my Nathan's Weenees in here. Let's go ahead and dump those in there and saute that all up together. So now I'm going to put a list of all the ingredients in the description, and I'll also try to put this on my blog at www.thebeardedhiker.com. Okay, so what we got going on in the pot right now with this saute is we're just trying to get those vegetables nice, a little bit of a caramelization on them, and also we're trying to get a little bit of brownness on that meat. Alright, we're about ready to put these beans in there. Now what I want to tell you about these beans is they're real beans. It's not canned beans. So you're going to have to soak them overnight, and then after you soak them overnight, you're going to want to put them on the stove and maybe simmer them for about an hour. But if you got a pressure cooker, you can pressure them in a liquid for, say, regular water, or you could use a chicken broth or something like that, and pressure them on high for about 20 minutes, and then let it release on its own. Okay, again guys, here's my beans here. I use the pressure cooker and I'm using the liquid and everything. Now again, these are real beans. Let's go ahead and pour those in there. Alright, let's give it a stir. And I'm using, these are navy beans, and I think the brand was, what's the brand beans that we use?
Camellia.
Camellia. Alright, now guys, what I got in here, and there's no way to show this. This is a concoction. It's got barbecue sauce, bourbon in it, garlic powder, it's got some apple cider vinegar in it, it's got a pinch of cayenne in it, it's got mustard in it. I can't sit here and name every thing in here, but I will leave it in the description. This is how much I got. I'm going to pour it all in there. Alright, now we're going to bring this up to a simmer, a slight simmer, because we want to cook these low and slow. But you want to cook them slow enough so you only have to stir them maybe every half hour, because as you know with beans, if you stir the hell out of them, you're going to end up with a creamy mess. Okay, now for now I'm going to put the lid on it And at some point, we may end up taking this lid off. All right, we're about a couple hours in, guys. Still not really where we want to be with these beans. You just got to be patient with this stuff. As you can see, my coals have died down, so I'm actually directly in the coals. So as soon as this stops simmering, then we'll change the coals out. It's probably the last shot from outside. Beans are still going. Alright, we got some cornbread. Let's put those Beanee Weenees on the cornbread, because that is how we roll here at thebeardedhiker.com. What does that look like? It looks good? Mm-hmm. Alright, let's do this. Let's get some cornbread, some of that sausage, and and a weenie. Here we go. Mmm. Oh yeah. Mmm. Y'all, you see this right here? You'll never buy that again. Promise you on that. So, a couple of notes about the Beanies and Weenies. This can take all day if you're using dried beans and you don't pre-soak your beans the night before and also simmer them off or pressure cooker them off. If you don't do that, then you're in for a long day. Beanies and Weenies, do it.